9189. 9189. He also has a critique.
Yo, y'all hear me?
We got you, brother.
You guys hear me?
Yep, we got you, man. Go ahead.
Yo, my boy is fresh, bro. It's been a minute. I haven't spoken to you guys in a minute, man. Sorry I made you look stupid last time, bro. I saw Satan the Sinner reacted to me clowning you for some reason.
No, he clowned you, bro. He clowned you. Bro. He roasted your ass, nigga. Yeah, that nigga roasted your ass so hard, bro. Nigga said, you dummy. You calling a millionaire talking shit, you dummy. Nigga roasted you so hard, bro.
Yeah.
That's my nigga Marquette, man. Huh?
Yeah, I did. I ain't even going down hard. Anyways, I called for critique because, I'll be honest with you, I had a friend who was, she was going out to Miami because I'm from Canada, right? She was going to Miami. I told her, go on this show, find out about it. I was like, how about this? Watch like the first 10 minutes, get the vibe of it, right? I want to show her like the nice parts before it gets raunchy, so that way I can see if I can get her to go on the show, right? She's watching it. Then you guys are saying, if you're going to get on the show, like, contact our producer, Chris. Chris, I'll get a photo of you, Aaron T. Paulson. Don't send me a paragraph. You show me your titties. And she was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to have to show some guy my titties to get on the show. And I thought about it. I'm like, that's a bad look to have the producer of a show say that type of shit. And I was like, listen, man. You guys gotta check this nigga on this dumb shit because it's not a good look. The brand already has a bad reputation. The last thing you want to have is people being like, I don't want to go on the show because the producer is saying, you got to show titties to even come on the show. It feels kind of like a Weinstein situation.
He's joking, right?
Yeah, he's just fucking around, bro. Like, what the fuck, man?
Bruh, I'm not joking. I'm saying, my bad, wrong. I know he's joking. I'm surprised he even understood what he was saying. But, at the same time, too, it's just not a good look. But that's just part of why I called, right? I called because I was thinking of an idea to help the show because I hate seeing other niggas take your idea and go further with it. Like, I'm watching, not further in terms of, reach, but they're, copying everything Myron says. They're copying the platform, the camera angles. They're copying all aspects of the game. But
I mean, bro, if we're going to keep it 1,000, people are going to copy us. Bro, people have copied us, but I don't think they've taken it further than we have, man. I mean, or unless you think so.
No. I mean, in terms of, I keep seeing them on, the IG reel. That's the thing.
Like they're doubling down on the copying, you mean?
It's like, pardon?
Like they're doubling down or tripling down on the copying?
Yeah, bro. Doubling, tripling, quadrupling down. I got their names. I don't want to give them no free publication or nothing like that.
I mean, bro, if you look at the numbers, right? Bro, keep in mind, our competitors, we have our audience split on YouTube and on Rumble. And we're still smoking them on numbers, bro. It's funny because people try to sit there and say, Fresh and Fit fell off. And I'm like, wait, how? Everyone that copies us, we smoked them on numbers and we got our audience split on Rumble. Bro, the worst thing that could happen for our competitors is for us to only stream on just YouTube or some shit like that. We would kill them if we did that. We have our audience split and we're still smacking people because the way the YouTube algo works, I'm about to give y'all some game right now. The way YouTube works is when you're live streaming, the more people you have on your live stream, the more people they push over to you to watch it. So it's a compounding effect of viewers coming over. But for us, since we have our audience split, it's tough to get that same push in the algo that we used to get when we used to only stream on YouTube. And we have our audience split. We're still doing really good numbers on YouTube, despite the fact that we're split. Bro, the worst thing that we could do for our competitors is go live on YouTube only. That will absolutely destroy them. Our numbers are half of what they should be on YouTube because we have our audience split. Most people nowadays just go to Rumble straight up because Rumble actually has a better, if you watch it on Rumble, you can watch it at a higher level and get the full power of the camera. So, I mean, bro, people could copy at the end of the day. Bro, we're playing handicap and still smacking these niggas, man.
Yeah, actually, no cap. Yeah, you're right. Because I try to use the Rumble app every once in a while. That shit be trash sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It crashes on me. But all that aside, though, I was gonna recommend.
Are you doing it on the app or are you on Safari? You got to go on the app, bro.
Pardon?
You got to go on the app, not on Safari.
I have the app. I read
Wait, don't you got an Android, nigga? I remember talking to you before. You got an Android, don't you?
You got an Android?
Yeah, I got a Pixel. Wait.
Yo, caller, real quick. What's your background, man? Where you from?
I'm from Trinidad.
Oh, you're stupid. Okay, so you're telling me, right?
Fresh got the same quote every time.
You're a Trinidad. Okay, you're Trinidadian, right? You're Trinidadian, right? You should have a higher IQ than most people, because you're from the islands, right? You should have a high IQ.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: what do you do for a living?
Yes, sir. So it's breaking up for some reason. What you say?
No, what do you do for a living?
Me, real estate, and I also work in the transportation industry.
Okay, random question, but like in this case, you do real estate, right? And you watch your podcast. So your assumptions and opinions, right? What are they based on? You like the show? You don't like the show? I'm just curious.
My assumptions and opinions are based off of like my experience with the information. I've used like the information you guys given and like embarked in my life, and I've seen like my money go up. I've seen my situation get better, and I've seen it help other people. I just hate seeing other niggas who are just talking about just women get ahead because they're seeing the holes in FNS game and going, yo, we can fill this gap in and we can take this and run with it, or we can fill this gap in, we can take it and run with it. I'm just like, yo, these are the people who were basically the pioneers in this whole niche of content. I want to see them keep winning because they're the first one to put me onto the game, right? So for me, right, when I see that there's holes in the game, and it's almost like you see Shaq. Shaq, for some fucking reason, never learned how to shoot jump shots. His free throw was ass, and he was the best friggin' player in the league for years. But he could have been the greatest all time if he just worked on his shooting. And the way I see you guys is like Shaquille O'Neal and the Lakers. It's like, yo, you're getting mad buckets, you're scoring mad points. Yo, working your jump shot. It's not that hard.
So are you saying the jump shot is Chris?
So for me, yo,
are you saying the jump shot is Chris right now? What's the jump shot? Identify the jump shot for us. Go ahead.
Pardon?
What's the jump shot then?
The jump shot for me, right, is just like look at the content, it's just tailoring in a way that is just it doesn't come across repetitive and like beating a dead horse. A lot of the people in like the subreddit on Telegram, they've been talking about the fact that it seems like if you watch one after hours, you've heard them all, right? Even though I personally see there's like different information being dropped, right? People were saying there should be more.
Well, here's the thing too, bro. Like you got to realize because here's the thing. I pay very close attention to a lot of the subreddit people and all the other shit, and I look at the comments, I look at the critiques, etc. And I've realized that when we do shit really good, or if we show we switch up topics, we bring in new lines of questioning, lie detectors, all this other stuff. There's not one mention of that shit. With the past, since we've moved to the new studio, we've switched it up a lot, bro, with new questions, new topics, new themes, reacting to certain videos. There's no mention of that ever. It's always, this is repetitive, blah, blah, blah. And they're they're referring to like old shit. And my thing is like, we've been like switching shit up and moving things along, but nobody refers to that. They only want to talk about negative. So obviously you got to take some of that with a little bit of a grain of salt. Obviously for me, I got thick skin, so I don't have an issue like looking at haters' comments and stuff like that and approving things that need to be improved. But here's the other thing too, you got to remember. That's why we don't only do after hours, because unfortunately, when you talk with modern women, a lot of them think the same way. And since a lot of them think the same way, what does it do? It proves and reaffirms what we tell you guys on this side of the internet. A lot of girls are very hive-minded and think the same shit regardless of education level, etc. Regardless of what we talk about, regardless of what questions come up, it always, obviously we're going to try to switch it up. And here's the other thing too that I was talking with Fresh about this shit. I'm going to give y'all a bomb drop. Another reason why we seem repetitive to people is because y'all niggas watch our competitors who copy us all fucking day. Did you guys ever think about that? Think about it.
They do, bro.
If you watch Fresh and Fit, right? Then you go and you watch a fucking whatever. You go watch a Pearl. You go watch these other niggas that are doing the same shit we're doing, asking the same questions, taking my talking points for fucking beta, right? You go ahead and you watch all that shit. Then you come back to Fresh and Fit. Of course it's going to sound redundant. Because you guys are watching the people copy our shit over and over and over and over. Here's the other thing too, a lot of critics won't fucking admit. A lot of our critics that say, oh, y'all are repetitive, blah, blah, blah. Y'all niggas sit there and go watch your competitors that take my shit, and then you come back and watch me and say you're repetitive. No, it's because you watch me 4 or 5 times over with copycats saying the same shit that I say. Of course it's going to come off as repetitive. I didn't hear nobody say nothing about repetitive in 2020, 2021, maybe into 2022 a little bit, because all the copycats hadn't caught on and wasn't doing the same shit that we were doing. But now y'all niggas watch those guys, and then you come back and watch us, and it sounds repetitive. No, subconsciously you're watching the same shit over and over and over again, and they're saying the same shit that I've been saying for years. Yeah, and let me tell you another thing, because I went back and I actually watched old film on some of our older videos back in 2021, etc. We were more repetitive back fucking then than we are now. That's when it hit me, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, you were.
It's not that we're that repetitive. It's that everyone is copying us, and you niggas watch those guys that copy us. Then you come back and watch us. Yo, you're repetitive. I know what Myron's gonna say before he even says it. It's because you watch all my fucking sons say the same shit that I've been saying for years. That's why it's repetitive. There you fucking go. Because I went back and I actually looked at the fucking film. We were way more repetitive back in 2021 than we are now. Bro, we are way more innovative now. Way more. But you know what? It's repetitive because y'all niggas watch our fucking bitch-ass competition and watch them literally say the same shit I've been saying for verbatim. Of course it's gonna come repetitive. That's the cold hard truth that our critics don't want to fucking admit. You losers are out there watching fucking Brian and Pearl and all these niggas jack the sauce. They come back and tell me I'm repetitive. Fuck you. We're not repetitive. Them niggas been copying us, and you fucking guys been watching them all day. Wondering, yo, what the hell? These niggas are repetitive. No, stop watching them.
Because there was one show.
Damn!
So it was repetitive at that point.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. My bad.
No, I'm done. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
You know you gotta add to that list, bro? This nigga with a half fade, half fucking ponytail at the top of his head, like named Coolio from the No Fugazi podcast, bro. He said, my girl sent me a reel, and it was this dude saying verbatim exactly what you said. But he said it in a way that came off suave, and she like ate it up. Because she hears so much F and F, she's like, yo, that shit's getting annoying now, right? But I agree with you. People listen to too much of the RP stuff, and they basically RP masturbate, and they just listen to the same shit over and over again. What I'm saying, though, to take the content to the next level is because these girls, they use you guys as a platform to get OnlyFans subs from the Simps. My bad. I don't know if you guys are off Twitch, but like the Simps and who are listening right now. And I would say use those bitches to farm content on Reels, on TikTok. Ask them questions that you know is going to lead to some ratchet fucking answer, and then take those answers and clip it. Because if these bitches going to use you, might as well use them.
No, we already do, bro. My fucking Instagram has won up like hundreds of thousands of followers in the past time. But here's the thing, bro. Instagram isn't a real app, and we're banned on TikTok. So it is what it is with that. You know, our Shorts channel is actually doing really good. It's 30 million views right now, our Clips channel. But and here's the other thing. Yo, shout out to all the guys that repost us back to Roots and all those other guys. I got y'all whitelisted, so y'all could post our shit for all the people out there. Yo, who else is letting y'all use Clips and and they're making money off of it too, and that's fine.
A living.
But my point is this, bro. Look, no hate to the other platforms that want that want to take our stuff or whatever. But what I'm saying is this. No one complained about us being repetitive back in 2021, and I went back and we were repetitive as fuck back in 2021. We really didn't start innovating until all the copycats fucking came in, right? Which we'll take accountability for that. Once the copycats came in, we started innovating more. But the thing is that when you watch them, and they literally take all my talking points, and then you come back and watch me, of course it's going to sound repetitive. Of course, bro. Because people are addicted to watching women get shit on all day, so they're like, oh shit, let me see this. And then they watch it, and it's like, oh, whoa, it's like Fresh and Fit again and again. So the one thing I'll say, if y'all don't want it to be so repetitive, stop watching the fucking copycats then. I don't know what else to say. You guys want to watch them, that's fine. I don't watch them. But
yeah, I mean,
I don't watch them. I'll be honest with you, I don't watch them. I just see the clips. But one thing I was gonna add too, like you guys should have if we call it all the time, and you know half these niggas calling in on Simps. We should have a segment, like, for example, something where it's like a simp story, where a dude explains how he simps. You break it down as to why, like, that simping was wrong. You get other people to chime in on it. You can get super chats from people chiming in, right? You get the simp story, so you get something that's clippable. You can add to the clip channel, and on top of that too, with the simp stories, you can give out information so guys understand how they could be simping, falling into the trap of simping without actually know it. Because I've seen situations before
no matter what we do,
didn't know they were in a simp.
Look. No matter what we do, understand people are going to copy us, bro. That's just the reality. No matter what we do,
I know that.
I've already seen some split screen copies. You're going to start seeing niggas use lie detectors. You're going to start seeing dudes do couples therapy. Like, no matter what we do, people are going to copy. That's just the burden of being the #1 podcast and being the innovator. It's fine. It's just that they don't got the sauce, man. They could try to replicate, but they'll never necessarily innovate. It is what it is. As far as like some of these other things you mentioned. Chris, he's gonna always joke around and say dumb shit. And then as far as the Sim stories, that's something we could do. That's gonna definitely come up when we do the couple story. Though. But we have done the Sim stories actually,
way back in the day. But again, Myron's right though. Ultimately, we're fresh and fit. No one's gonna be us. They can copy us, but they don't have the sauce.
Yeah.
And also, our network of people that we have met throughout the period of years, or for example months, is extensive, bro. And also, our support behind these companies at Rumble. And other creators, locals, like, you can't buy that. You can't fake that. That's built off relationships. Yeah. And you can copy the formula, but the sauce.
And here's the other thing too, man.
Can't be sold.
Keep it a million with y'all. They don't give a fuck about y'all, bro. Because like they're not doing Money Mondays. They're not doing Womanizer Wednesdays. They're not breaking down. Cultural things going on. Like, they're not teaching you how to be better men. Like, bro, who else is doing a call-in show where they're giving you guys real-time advice on how to do things? We just saved the guy from fucking making a really bad decision and marrying a Vietnamese chick and that probably was going to use him.
Hold on. Also, as well, you're forgetting, this is not a two-man partnership. This is a team. Most of these people you see watching online, they don't have a real team. They have workers. You can't beat that, bro.
Yeah. But here's the thing, man. Good critiques, bro. I get it. But, like, the thing is, I literally went back and I was like, because as y'all know, I'm fucking obsessed. People can say whatever the fuck they want to say. I'm obsessed with like beating competition. And I looked and I was like, God damn, our content 2021 was even more repetitive. But then I was like, oh, it's because all these fucking guys came out and started saying the same shit I've been saying. If you watch that, of course it's going to inevitably come off as, this is repetitive. It's because y'all watching the same shit over and over and over of all the people trying to copy us.
Girls will say the same shit because...
And girls say the same dumb shit.
They think the same shit.
Because, I mean...
And it's different all over.
Like these girls
Canada,
bro.
Dubai, freaking England.
Women think the same, bro. Like, that's the other thing, too. Like, people think, like, really think, like, oh, she's educated. She's going to be different. Bro, we brought college girls on here. Yeah. Last panel we had on, no girls, OnlyFans, but one of the densest panels ever. Like...
And then the last part about this is that, like, even with our content, the supporters that actually support us, that rock with us, you can't buy that either. You can't fake that either.
I tell y'all all the time, man, don't just watch After Hours. Too many guys just watch After Hours and they're like, oh, bro, this is repetitive, blah, blah, blah. Stop watching After Hours, bro. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I think our best content is the shit that isn't After Hours, personally. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm actually glad we started the couples intervention because I think that's going to be our flagship show because that breaks down in real time what's happening. Most of you guys in here have a girlfriend or a wife, and it shows in real time what you're doing wrong. Yeah. That to me is incredible.
Be ready for everybody to copy us, man. Yeah. My biggest tip to everyone that might say, you guys repetitive, blah, 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 stop watching our Copycats, bro. I promise y'all that will help you guys a lot. Like, trust me.
Yeah.
And watch our day shows, bro.
Yeah, and watch our daytime shows.
At least you guys heard me out. I said my thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm really happy you guys listened. I wish Chris was here so I could roast him, man. I'm like, I've been looking to roast this dude for a long time. He keeps ducking out, bro. What's up with him not showing up for fucking call-in shows?
He hates y'all.